Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stone Face Reactions. Theta here, back with another episode of Magic Knight Rayearth. Managed to get it in before the recap started. I think we're actually heading into the meat and potatoes of the season. Because it really feels like we're starting to get into the real serious storyline about the we don't need a pillar. You know, the whole flowers bloom where a pillar isn't thing. Oh right, and then Nova showed up again too. Here's my problem. Is obviously I've been saying the entire run of the show, not the entire run of the show, the entire run of this season, that what I thought to happen is that we're going to get the reveal that Nova is Hikaru's other half, right? That it's a forbidden planet situation. And I keep waiting for that to happen, And at some point, I'm going to have to realize either I'm right or I'm wrong. But nothing has appeared yet to make me think that I'm wrong. But the closer we get to the end, the more I have to wait to see it. Also, by the way, oh god, what was its name? I'm calling it It. The one that I keep missing on the rotation wheel thing starts with a P. Primera. Primera ain't been anywhere, and felt like Primera was one of our connections to Lantis's journey away from Sephiroth. By the way, I complained about it a lot during the start of the show. Season 2's opening, it's not as good as Season 1's, but it's not bad. It kind of grows on you over time. Oh, are we going to learn this episode if I was right or wrong? Also, I really felt like the headdress thing that Emerald wore was like dissolving. Is it Alcyone? Has to be Alcyone, right? Yeah, it's a portal from Lady Debonair, but I'm thinking Alcyone. Yeah, portal. At least I guessed it. I'm very surprised how scared these kids are. Especially given what's going on outside. Literally, they can look out a window and see scarier shit. Look at these water things from Fallout. Back in my head. Still not a huge fan of that revelation. Like, you don't even know Lantis. This is like a love at first sight thing. He's got a pretty face. Well, I don't know. Evacuate the kids from immediate danger. Don't just leave them here while you're fighting. Oh, I was just wondering what happened to Precia's sister ever since the last thing. Here she is. I know I keep putting it out there as though like I'm a super genius for having figured it out. But this is an old show made for, I think, a younger demographic than myself. I think the equivalent of what I'm doing here is like feeling proud that I figured out where Blue's Clue was as a 40-year-old man. Nope. I almost forgot that was Eagle standing in there because he got captured. Right. Since she apparently loves Lantis, Nova should kill Lantis? The same way that because Hikaru loves her friends, Nova's gonna kill her friends. Didn't expect the Dome of Silence. Great, just think of where a person is, and the beam thing will tell you. I mean, granted, he gave it to her, from what I recall, but still. It would be really dumb if Primera was Nova. Only because we have never seen Primera and Nova in the same scene together, I don't think. Crazy guys. I mean, he took all of his armor away and his weaponry. Oh, nice little scream there. Good little addition to the fight. As we already know. I guess the shield don't protect against everything. If she just comes from Hikaru, I have to wonder why she gave herself elven ears. I can't hear foot beats in the background, so I assume Hikaru is somewhere behind her. It's like Walter from Hellsing. I mean, literally, he is Walter from Hellsing. I guess just without the part that, like, decapitates people. Of course. It's like mid-credit roll? Why wouldn't we? I guess next one's gonna be Eagle? Or Atlantis, yeah. Meanwhile, in the room with kids with no preservation instincts. Yeah, I was gonna say, this building is filled with everybody that's left on Sephiroth. The Beast Summoner, the Illusion Lady, the former bodyguard. Emerald's brother. Him. Pharaoh. Sorry, I forgot his name for a second. I know I'm forgetting somebody. I named her. I named him. I named Alcott. I mean, beyond Cleft, I think I named everybody. Yeah, like I said, I think this thing is dissolving or something. It's definitely doing something shape-wise. Although, that's right, it's supposed to take the shape, or it's supposed to be resize itself to its next holder, right? I think I took that first implication to mean that it would resize itself once you, like, try to put it on. Very clearly, though, I think it's, like, Cinderella-ing itself right now, which is to say it's taking... It's taking the size of its next person who it will be. Although that's an odd thing to do, because anyone who enters that room who's not worthy will die. So it's not like everyone can try it on, like a glass slipper. Well, that's basically all that guy can do anyway. He's been relegated so far down the totem pole by this point. Not that he was super big in the first season. I mean, maybe go through the black thing and see what's on the other side. Yeah, almost like they adapt. I mean, they look like the Vajra too, so... Sorry, Vajra from Across Frontier. Oh. Makes sense. The more terrified the kids are, the more powerful the enemies come. Yeah, you can just shout that at kids and kids will understand, right? That's how kids work. That'll show her. It doesn't even do anything for you in a battle situation. I guess it distracts Hikaru enough that lets you attack her then. To be fair, I feel like that was a real group effort. I mean, yeah, explain that. Why is she falling in love with him? Literally, there's no reason other than physical attraction, I guess. You'd think the kids would know that there's no reason to be afraid by how easily these things are being destroyed. That should inspire confidence. Not even belief, just confidence. I believe in Santa Christ. On it, for half a second I forgot Pharaoh existed. I know we literally just saw him, but for some reason, some of these scenes are just so forgettable. I think it's probably because we've been seeing them happen again and again. It's like they took the repetitive parts of the first season adventure arc and just put them over and over again in the same place. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. and they're not going to do anything to stop you. It's not like Gundam where Amuro will chase you down if you try to leave a fight. Nova can just get away whenever the hell she wants. Hikaru will just stand there with the sword out. I think I heard that. By which I mean the explosion sounded like a sigh. And again, I hate it when they put the music lyrics right next to the words that the characters are saying, so sometimes you can't tell who's saying which thing. Still don't get this. This romance makes no sense to me. He literally ran away from SFR to do whatever the hell he wanted. I don't think he was super tied to his brother. And once again, for the purposes of explaining what I'm doing here, I do record these live on Fridays at 11 a.m. EST. And I only explain that to explain why I'll say random things to what appears to be nobody, which is me responding to the chat, which is Phil Fisher saying true. Some of these scenes can be compressed shorter. I would argue, Phil Fisher, that the season could be compressed shorter. There is nothing that I have seen so far that indicates to me that this season could not be half as long, if not shorter. Because a number of these fights or encounters or debates are repeated like threefold. Or the implication, the meaning behind the fight is the same as a meaning behind multiple fights. Legitimately, we should only have had like 2 fights with each of the invading people before we understood what they were about and came to an agreement, right? I could see this easily being a 12-episode run. They already broke through your barrier. I just called him out before. I'm gonna say Primera. For the first time, I'm guessing Primera for real. And of course, it's not. Wrong every time. Okay, I'm gonna say next episode does look more interesting, only from the perspective of I think Umi may have made an impression on that princess from Farin, and it looks like maybe Farin. Okay, I'm gonna preface this. It's entirely possible that Farin sees that the NSX is attacking the castle and is only attacking the NSX so that they can get to the castle themselves. But the implication in my head is that Umi may have made an impression on the princess from Farin, and that she is now coming to their aid to attack the NSX, even though the battleship is just outside waiting because they've got Evil held hostage, or captive rather, and are waiting to get their captain, leader, person back. I would prefer it if they were coming to fight the NSX off to protect the castle themselves. Start forming the ally ships, if you will. So at the same token, Eagle could get free, get back to the NSX, and the NSX will then also defend the castle against, maybe Lady Debonair or whatever. It would be more interesting to me because it would be the payoff to all the invader fighting stuff. And I guess also come to the idea of we're better off without the pillar, all of us. But I don't know. We are approaching the end, so it could be that we would be reaching that whole concept. But when I say things could be reduced to a shorter season, we have run into the same idea with Mobile Suit Gundam, so don't think that I'm just being unfair towards Magic Knight Rayearth Season 2 in this respect. Mobile Suit Gundam, the 1979 series, also does this thing where it plays out its ideas 3 times. And really, the first time it does an idea, it did not need to. They could have saved time by refining it down and waiting till it had it right in the third go. But Rayearth is guilty of it much more than I've seen in most shows, which is to say, 24 episodes was really stretching what they were trying to tell a story with here. So I will be entertained to see what they do with a 3-episode OVA. And that feels like it could be the compilation movie version of what they do here. And if that's the compression, I'm sure I understand they do like a different art style, different story, whatever. But if that was a compressed version of the story, would love to see it, just to see how different it could be if they compacted everything in. Anyway, I don't mean to just complain, so I'm going to go ahead and end this reaction here. Once again, I have been Theta. This has been Stoneface Reactions. We will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?